when I exactly gained the testimony, I don't know that I can point a time in my life that I had a great spiritual experience that says this is what the church is all about. After my father became active, well, then we became very active in the Aaronic priesthood, and so I served through that. But my testimony grew most when I went on my mission. And I gained a great testimony there of the truthfulness of the gospel. I had never fully read the Book of Mormon before I went in the mission field. And I gained a testimony of that. And through deep study and understanding of all of the principles of the gospel, my testimony grew. And I guess the biggest thing that I saw in my missionary experience was the spiritual growth of those people that we taught and how it changed their lives. So I gained a great testimony of missionary work going in the mission field. I wanted my sons to go on missions, and I wanted my daughters to marry returned missionaries, and I wanted my grandsons to go on missions. And by and far, that's been pretty successful. I don't know how much of my testimony, my influence caused them to do that, but we've tried to set the proper example. I have a great testimony of the gospel. I know it's true. I know that Joseph Smith was a prophet of God, and that Joseph F. Merrill, when he interviewed me for my mission, was the first time that I'd really been tested at that. And he looked me in the eye and he says, "Do you believe an angel came down through the roof and visited Joseph Smith as a prophet?" And I hesitated for a minute and then said yes. And all the way through, and the work that was done in the temple, and the understanding that I guess I have to say the understanding that I have pertaining to the life hereafter is very important, to have your children active and doing the things that they should on this side, because to try to convert anyone on the other side, it is possible, but it'll be a big job. So I hope that one of the greatest hopes is my testimony might influence for some good my ancestors. As they come along, they can look back and say that at least I was a faithful servant to our Father in heaven, and that I know that as I approach death, and I don't look that as too far into the future. I'm now almost 82 years old, and most people don't live beyond the 80s. So yes, it's coming, and I look at that without fear. I think that what I have done in this life, I hope, extends into the eternal worlds, that I can at least walk through the veil and be on the side of the Savior. I think there's a great work to be done on the other side. I think that as I approach death anyway, I look at it as an adventure. I don't know what I'm going to have to go through to get there, but I know this, that when you get to the other side, that there will be great happiness and solace to the things which we have enjoyed in this life. And I only wish that I could extend that knowledge and that testimony to more people. I know that when I get on the other side, I'm sure that there will be callings there. For instance, the office of a bishop is not a calling, it's an ordination. You are ordained a bishop, and they never take that ordination away from you. Your calling is released, and the mantle is gone, but the ordination never leaves. And so what work will I have to do as a bishop, if that be the case on the other side? Then that to me will be an adventure. I look forward to meeting my mother and my father, a brother at least, and some sisters that I've never met, that I know they will be there, and with the others. And I hope that feeling will continue with the members of my family, that they will continue to be active in the church and realize the great things that they have in the gospel.